Bridging extends. Yeah, we're talking trash. Family men hustle, making a splash. Pull the lever, take a gamble tonight. Got nothing but love, yeah, we're doing it right. Jokes on that, oh yeah. Jokes on that, get funky now. Three brothers on the mic, let the good times roll. Jokes on that, we got soul. Jokes on that. One final shot.
All right. Jokes on Dad. We're in episode 4.
Episode 4.
Actually, episode 3 might be in the lost file.
3A.
Could be 3A.
3 wasn't uploaded yet?
It was funny. Tweet just asked me, where's your other episode 3? I'm like, that might never come out. I was like, it got...
That's going to be Labubu. It might not... That's a special rare
Yeah,
show.
it's a lost file. We might bring it back in 10 years.
But
if
it
we're still going.
We couldn't retrieve...
We don't know
No,
yet.
we have
don't know
it.
yet. Yeah.
He just has it. I mean, we sent it super late. We sent one part, then we sent the other part. And I don't even know.
I wasn't confident when we sent it.
No.
Just because the audio file.
Okay,
We knew
so
the audio file was going to be
It was
different
recording through the
laptop.
laptop.
Yeah.
His Mac Dre laptop.
The first half was, or the first
touchscreen.
25 was good, and then it was kind of muddy. So I mean, we'll see if it comes out. But then we decided to rip those packs too, and I thought it was we got kind of locked in, didn't even talk.
You didn't say a single word when you were ripping the cards. He forgot he was even on the podcast.
What are we doing here?
Yeah.
Just trying to pull something.
The sad part is none of us pulled anything.
Well, I didn't. Yeah. I don't
You
even know what
definitely
I'm
didn't
doing.
pull because you didn't have the right boxes. This guy went and got the whole set.
I just told you I was at a antique shop or whatever it was, and I was like, oh, let's see what happens. They did have some Pokemon stuff, but I don't know anything about that stuff.
Get it.
Just grab it either way. It wasn't. No, they were already open. They were already in like little cases or whatever.
Yeah, yesterday I went to Costco in the morning, and they had the football packs and a baseball.
You went for
pack.
milk and got packed.
Yeah, I went for a rotisserie chicken. Ended up spending a bunch of money on cards. Came home, ripped it, pulled some cool cards, and then Twee's brother came over later. We went back to Costco again in the evening and bought 2 more packs. So we ripped like 500 cards, or open packs for at least 500 cards. Got some cool ones. Got some Shoheis. I don't know that Japanese dude's name. Can't
The picture?
Murakami. I think.
No, Murakami, Shiitake, I don't know. Kawasaki, something like that. But it's
Suzuki.
it's Suzuki, yeah. It's the guy on the White Sox.
Yeah.
That can he's a slugger.
He mashes.
Yeah, so he's potentially good. You know what I mean? He's still new. That one new pitcher, Mike Wazowski. What's that guy's name from Monsters Inc?
Yeah, Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski.
He's pitching 105, 106, something like that. I don't know. So I pulled that card. I think the card that I got out of the set was graded 10. It would be about $224. But he's a rookie right now, so who knows? Fingers crossed. It's not a Cooper Flag. You know what I mean? Not like this guy, but
for baseball, it might be. Like
Yeah.
eventually, he's got the talent, but like we talked about AD, about people buying cards, and sports cards are a little bit more of a gamble because the guy gets injured and his career never pans out.
domestic violence.
Yeah, all
Stuff like
the
that.
good stuff.
That's football.
Yeah.
Football's
Yeah.
where
I have all this, I don't know if it's true or not, but I have all this Josh Jacob memorabilia. It's all signed. The helmet, the jersey. I'm like, it's worth nothing now. I was like, just keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's
Allegedly.
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 Right? Who knows? They're celebrities now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So my buddy who played college football, he was like, in college, his buddy knew he was going D1, or he was already at D1. He was going pro. And his girlfriend smashed her head into the wall, hit herself, and was like, you're going to go to jail. And my buddy's like, I saw the whole thing. And I'm like, that sucks.
Yeah.
But that's the ugly side of fame and money and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So shitty.
Well, I think bad people are bad people. And if bad people get an opportunity to take advantage of a bad situation, they're going to do everything they can.
Yeah, I just couldn't believe what I was seeing.
Yeah.
Like that someone would do that to themselves.
Yeah.
I was like, that's nuts.
Yeah. But just got through the 4th of July weekend. For me personally, I didn't do much, but also the World Cup's running concurrently, and I feel like this is like for all the stuff that's happened politically in like the last 18, 20 months or whatever it is, I feel like our nation is like, I mean, now the USA just lost, but so it's not that big of a deal. But I feel like that it's we're more patriotic than we have been in a
We
long
needed
time.
it. We needed it.
For sure. But that 250 years, the country being 250 years old, it's a big number, but I also think I do feel like a lot of people that saw the U.S. from the outside looking in now see a way different U.S. than they probably had in the past, or what their preconceived notion was. And not to get or political or anything, but
no, it was cool. I don't know if you've seen any of the videos online or on TikTok or anything, but you see like the Japanese kid. I don't know if he was in Texas or where he was, but eating a huge beef rib with like tons of barbecue sauce for the first time. And they're recording it. They watch him bite into it. He's like, "This is amazing!" Like, it's just we take everything for granted in America. You know what I mean? Like, I only think of America as like there's California, Texas, and like Florida and New York. You know what I mean? Like Chicago too. Everything else is kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't point them out on the map. It's like there's a lot of middle states. It's like, you know what I mean? It's pretty fun. Hawaii. Alaska, I know where that is. But it was cool to see people coming into the country, obviously foreigners from like Europe, Asia, stuff like that, for the World Cup, and then posting their experience and showing like how beautiful America is. You know what I mean? Like I haven't been to a lot of places, but like Yellowstone and all the different national parks that we have a lot of cool stuff. It's just we're spoiled.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, even here, look at us. I mean, shit, you can 2 hours you're in Tahoe, or an hour and half.
Yosemite, and I've still never been.
Yeah, Yosemite's not that far away.
You know what I mean? And I've seen pictures. It's beautiful, but I was like,
you've never been to Yosemite?
Never.
Dude,
Homebody.
You might have to go up there. That's where he spread my dad's ashes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yosemite's beautiful.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Is it true that they didn't let like Egypt, Afghanistan, Iraq, those countries?
Is it a personal question?
No, I was either I read it or I saw it. On a article. They didn't let them. They made them go to the game direct and then back to the hotel.
I want to say.
What was that about?
I read one, and all of our fans correct me if I'm wrong. But it was Iraq.
Marcy, Jessica.
Yeah, all of Chris's family, tweet, fact checked us, please. And our kids, they'll say stuff back to us from the podcast. I'm like, oh, you watched it. They do love us. Shout out to all of our supporters and our one hater. I'm sure he'll watch it once we release it. But no, I read somewhere on about Iraq that once they played, they were flown back to, I think they had a base camp in like Mexico or something like that.
Yeah, I think they made them all stay in Mexico.
I think it was all the Middle Eastern countries.
I think so. Well, I think the
maybe.
ones that are more...
Maybe the ones that we have conflict with. You know what I mean?
Iran had to do it too.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that's unfair for them as far as playing standpoint. But at the same time, it kind of sucks.
It sucks. I see both sides,
It's a... What side do you see that makes it fair? What side do you see that makes it fair?
You struck a nerve right there.
Obviously, there's no. I see both sides. In my
just
opinion.
kidding. Is the Olympics like that?
No.
Where do they stay at the Olympics? Like,
well, the difference was
No.
so the U.S. is a little bit different because they had multiple sites, and they had multiple sites in Mexico. So Mexico has Guadalajara. They also had the Estadio last night. So in Mexico City, so that. There were, and I think there was even a game hosted in Canada, if I remember right. So, but I do think it's the conflict, everything that's been going on, and we haven't had the greatest relationship with Egypt. So I do think it was intentional.
Yeah,
the U.S. is saying you're not.
For the record,
here.
I was just kidding.
Yeah,
I just wanted to see what he said.
Yeah, no, I think sports is something that is outside the scope of politics. Like these guys, they have nothing to do with what's going
100%,
on with the country or the presidents or politicians. I think when it comes to that, I think everyone should have a fair playing field, right? So I was just like, unfair. Like they had to show up. They didn't even get to like warm up, basically. They didn't get to like be there, prepare for the game. Settle in.
Well, and you're traveling.
Even and you're flying and you're traveling, right? So
even if it's an hour flight, it's still an hour flight.
Yeah. I think it would have been a lot better as far as a perception of America and what we stand for when it came to these guys have nothing to do with it. This is a game.
These guys are 19, 20, 25 years old. You know what I mean?
I think most of them would probably prefer the direction or the angle that the U.S. would want Iran and Iraq and Egypt to be.
Yeah, you want them to be, as far as at the same playing field. Like
Yeah.
you're ready. I was here. I'm prepared, just like you, because no one wants an advantage. Like you don't want to win when the team has to travel. They're tired. They're not as prepared mentally because they have to go through these hurdles. So I was just kind of like, that's unfair. That's something that I didn't like when it came to this.
I'm curious as to what the reason would be. Like, I wonder how what the justification of it would be.
It's just politics, man.
Politics.
That's all it is.
Politics.
It's just
It's
perception's reality.
they're doing
You know.
it. They're doing it. I think maybe put a dagger in the government of those countries.
It's just like flexing, sending a message.
Yeah, that's
know what I mean? All about
that's what I
control.
think it is.
I wonder how the Olympics are held, because the way I look at the World Cup, especially now that this time around, it's in the U.S. It's like the Olympics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see all these different teams internationally, and cultures collide and clash, and come together, right? So it's kind of cool to see that. But I've never really thought about how the Olympics handles it. It's been a while since it's been in the U.S. It's coming here. What is it? 2028?
I don't know if it's coming back in 28 or not. It's not.
No,
when
I'm
it
talking about
happened in
Olympics.
30.
Olympics.
Oh, I
No,
think
that's-
28. Yeah.
That's 28 in L.A., which is
Yeah.
gonna be crazy. My brother works down there. He's like, it's gonna be a shit show.
Yeah.
But it's just weird to think, like, where are you putting everything? Because countries build whole stadiums for the Olympics. You know,
Well,
what I
they've
mean?
started building.
I know, but like, where do you in LA? Where do you put that?
Well, LA's huge.
They'll use
they're
SoFi.
building-
They'll use
they're building-
SoFi. You know what I mean? But
they're building hotels.
like,
too.
if
They're
you
building-
Google abandoned Olympic like buildings, look at like Beijing. What
Yeah.
was that? 2008 or something like that. 2000. No, it was
Something like
way back in
maybe-
the day.
Yeah.
Maybe even earlier. But it's
Yeah.
the military took over the stadium. They used it like the pools. They show a picture of a guard like using it for like military purposes. It's
The
like
one in Russia was, I think they just abandoned almost all the sites that
they're like
built.
ghost towns.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
but
they-
it's like billions of
Billions
dollars.
of dollars.
Yeah.
It says that they made him not stay there over security concerns over Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps affiliations, broader travel restrictions, and ongoing geopolitical tensions.
There's a million things I could say.
It's not right. I mean, at the end of the
But
day,
it's
it's not
like-
right, and I get it. I mean, but there's a lot of things that aren't right. But
It sucks. It's a shitty situation. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
But on a lighter side, you guys ended up going to San Francisco this weekend. I heard you guys had the best chicken you've ever had in your life.
Yeah. It's a restaurant. It's called Santung, and they open from 11 to like 2 or something like that, and then they close down for a couple hours. Open at 4 to dinner. But this place always has a line. It's always packed. This is the second time Rame's been there. I've been there too many times. I need to stop going. But they have the best, like, it's this savory, sweet, tangy, deep fried batter chicken, and it's amazing. Like, they just assume you're going to order it. They just fry chicken all day. Festus of Zealy, the former Warriors player, I'm sure he played for other teams too, but he has his own food page now where he reviews a lot of restaurants, and he keeps going back to this restaurant. Apparently, there's a place in Vallejo that's better than Santung. I don't know where it is. I've never been. I haven't looked it up, but I'll try it one day. But yeah, we just hung out in San Francisco, man. It was funny because like this is 250 years. It felt like the biggest 4th of July in a long time, and I didn't really do anything. It's like, and usually 4th of July, besides Halloween's like my favorite holiday. You know what I mean? I love fireworks. Like I love fireworks. Like
What's your favorite holiday?
Like
Oh, Christmas for sure.
really?
I mean, that's a given though. That's a Hallmark holiday.
You just said your favorite. You say Christmas is your favorite, then go
No,
out like 4th
Fourth
of
is
July.
a-
and
Halloween.
You
Halloween's
just
my
said-
favorite. Halloween's my favorite.
Okay, but Halloween?
Halloween is his
You're,
favorite.
And Halloween.
You're a
Yeah,
serial
he
killer.
loves-
He loves scary movies, man.
I do
Dude,
love scary movies.
yeah,
It's good for your heart rate.
He
for your
invited
health.
me to. Hey, you want to go see this movie? I'm like, sure,
Chicken
sure.
shit, bro.
I went. I went.
I know you
What
would.
did we see?
He didn't say a word the whole
What was
movie.
the movie?
Weapons.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Weapons was good.
It was good. But it
I
wasn't
watched
even
it at home.
scary. And it was funny.
It wasn't really scary. You thought it was scary?
It was a thriller. It was a thriller.
creepy.
Yeah.
creepy.
Well, there was some scenes, some weird scenes, but it's like things popped out. It was
Yeah,
loud.
not like Conjuring.
But we watched it, and we went on like a Thursday night or something like that.
It
The
was
last showing.
You guys' first date?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was our first official date. And then
I think we had a chaperone though.
he asked me, so I felt bad. No, but I want to say it was like the last showing at the Galleria. So you got to walk through the mall when it's closed.
Oh.
It's super quiet. But at the end of the movie, he doesn't say much the whole movie. Not that you're supposed to talk, but I was like, "How'd you like it?" He's like, It's not really my type of movie.
You're not my type of guy anymore.
I was like, I don't know if this is gonna
There
work
won't be a
out.
second date.
He wanted to watch a rom-com or something like that.
No, the crazy
50
part.
First Dates
I
or
told
something
him
like
after
that.
it was over, I'm like, you got to be a twisted dude to be able to write that stuff.
Yeah, it was wild.
But there's a lot of people that are like, what's going on? And I don't even know if you want to know what's going on in some of these people's heads.
Oh yeah.
But the fact that they have an outlet is important.
Is it art? It's art.
It's got to be some type of art, but to have the outlet, I think it stops them from doing something crazy.
Yeah, that movie's crazy.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Because
It's creepy.
for your mind to go to some of those places, it's like
What's your favorite holiday?
Thanksgiving.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
Oh man, Thanksgiving. Turkey
No,
or
because
main dish or sides?
Well, Christmas, we have Thanksgiving dinner. Like we cook the turkey
Yeah,
and
same.
do all that. So
Yeah,
it's
we
like
do Mexican food.
I
on
get
Thanksgiving,
both
Christmas.
of
Yeah.
both of both worlds. So I'm like presents, kids, and plus everyone's off.
Yeah.
And then we get the
I love
same
Halloween, but it doesn't take away from Christmas. It's
No,
different.
I like
meal.
Christmas.
Halloween? What the hell? You don't even dress up. Why do you like Halloween?
I just think it's fun.
You like
the
kids?
decorations. It's fun. The kids have
Are you
fun.
gonna buy the skeleton in Costco? I thought
I
about
saw
you
it.
the
He
other
has
day.
40-foot
I know.
props.
Did you
in
see the
front of his
skeleton?
house.
What's it?
He
like
has a
400
skeleton
bucks?
and he has a demon. What is that called?
It's a witch. It's a witch.
witch?
And the
Reaper.
Yeah, it's like a
Grim Reaper.
Grim Reaper. It's 15 feet tall. I think 16, honestly, with the stand.
Takes him 3 weeks to put it together. He starts assembling it in Christmas.
Yeah. My neighbor's always asking me, like, where do you keep all that stuff?
Where do you keep it?
In the garage. I literally take it piece by piece.
Oh,
put it
right
back in
on
the
top
box.
of the brand new weight system that he has
Yeah.
that he hasn't.
It
used
props.
before.
It's a great. I put it in the corner. I put all my bumper plates on there. It holds the weights. The funny thing is, it's always windy in October,
Yeah.
and these things have fallen down multiple times. I've seen it on my Ring camera. The things have fallen down. I'm like, damn it! In the middle of the day, I was like, I'm at work. I can't go home. So I used the dumbbells, like these 50-pound dumbbells, and I put them on the brace at the bottom. And Twee's like, well, at least they're good for something. It's the first time I picked up the dumbbells.
If I had to rate it, it'd be Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, 4th of July. That's how I would rate mine.
Yeah, I think Thanksgiving, Christmas. I don't give a shit about Halloween. Don't really care about 4th of July. I mean, 4th of July for what the meaning is, but I'm not a fireworks guy. Like,
Yeah.
it's whatever. I don't know. I'm not like, I think I'm not really a holiday guy. Like,
Yeah.
and I can't do like the
Especially as you get
Valentine's
older.
Day and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that type of stuff is like,
You don't do nothing for Valentine's Day for.
not really. We get like a card maybe, but not, or we'll go to dinner, but not.
Yeah,
He
that's
makes
it.
a card.
That's it. That's it.
I don't even think
Paper
a card.
mache, paper mache card.
Yeah, I always do the handwritten ones with crayon.
The ones that are like 3D.
Yeah.
The snowflakes where you
After
fold
you've
it and
been-
you cut
after
it.
you've been married for a while, like. In the
No, that doesn't
beginning,
count. He's
when
only
you're-
been married a couple of years.
Yeah, we've only been married a couple of years.
Yeah,
Doesn't
but
count. Doesn't count. Doesn't count. I got you, Lori.
Oh, she's gonna be so happy that you called her name on the.
She made
show.
it. She made it to the show.
Yeah, she finally made it.
And we didn't call you dumb.
Yeah, we haven't done anything bad yet.
Our wives are like, can you stop calling us stupid and dumb?
We didn't even send out the last one, which might be a good idea.
Yeah, I don't remember what we talked about. I was just locked in on the cards.
Yeah, and that speaking of locked in, we also we were taking a chance this week. We looked at that storage unit. We all thought about buying, and
Who sent it? You sent it?
Yeah.
So I was telling him because he was like, what made you think of that, or what made you look at that, or whatever. And I go, I was on Facebook and a state auction came up on my Facebook or whatever, and it's in Auburn. So I was looking at it and there was nothing there in it. And I was like, I was remembering he said he bid on that thing. So I was like, let me take a look, and started looking around, and sure as shit, like the fourth one I looked at was that one that had a bunch of sports cards and Star Wars stuff and Beanie Babies.
We're talking about a storage unit in Oakland, California.
Yeah.
Yeah, online bidding. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, but somebody didn't pay their bill, so then it goes to auction. But then we started bidding on it, or we didn't even start bidding. We just had an idea what we were willing to pay, and it got to close to what we were willing to pay. And then today they shut the auction down.
But I'll say peer pressure never goes away because I can care less about these units. It sounds fun, but it sounds like more work though. Look, hold on.
Swear to God.
So
P.
Chris
Swear
sends
to
it,
God.
and he's like, "Let's just do like 500 each. If it reaches 1,500, the next day Rame goes, we're doing 1,000 each." I'm like, and I'm pretty sure you agreed. I'm like, Okay. I would have done it at 1,000.
Listen.
That was my budget.
Let me tell you.
Check it right now. See what it is.
It's canceled.
Oh, it's canceled.
Maybe it's
Yeah.
not. Maybe it's back on.
So you have to understand something, B. Okay, you have to be a risk taker. Okay.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Go skydiving.
No, I'm at 80. When we're 80, we can go. Well, actually, you'll be like 50. You know. No, but the storage units. The good thing about them is if you pick the right one, most of the time you're gonna break even or make a little bit of money. But those are only things that you don't kind of see what's inside.
No,
when you
I get
see
it.
when you see boxes of sports cards that are old, they're like yellow. You have to. In my mind, that's when you kind of have to risk it a little bit.
Well, no, I definitely like this one a lot.
Yeah.
This one was intriguing because the guy labeled everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm like, he put like S4, S6,
And you have
Star
to look,
Wars.
You have to look at the detail of it. Like, does it have cobwebs? Are the boxes yellow? Or is there anything that's unopened? You know, you have to zoom in as much as you can.
It was a golf set.
So yeah. So I mean, if you kind of do that a little bit more, that doesn't mean you're going to hit a home run, but at the same time, it's you kind of can put more money in because you
At least
anticipate something.
They
older.
put it into context what might be in there a little bit better. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you could. There's enough pictures that we could.
And
see.
there definitely was at least 2 safes in there.
It is.
And that's the thing. The chances of a safe. That's what you want.
Yeah.
A safe, right? So if you can get a safe,
That would be worth documenting if we ever get one and there's a safe.
Well, I think we should
just
do
us
it for
trying
fun.
to open
we
it
have
would
to.
be comedy.
We have to do it, but we have to get stuff.
Do
that
they
we're
do live?
interested in.
Do they do like the one live bidding?
They do
ones?
live. They do live auctions.
Maybe we should do that. One
Go
time.
do that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's just bid against each
Make
other.
noises. Make
Yeah.
noises.
Just keep bidding against each other.
We'll all bring like 3,000.
It's like, dude, why'd you outbid me?
Well,
you
I'll-
rose the price for no reason. Wait for somebody else to bid, not me.
Yeah, we'll all bring like 3,000.
Yeah, I'm in.
9,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And then
Well, we could probably get like 50 units for
yeah.
$9,000.
then you got to get
I have
the
people
U-Haul
that can come help us.
No, then
move
we open
everything.
then we open a store.
and then get a second job.
Well, if you get rid of all the Halloween stuff and the weight set, we can store everything at your house.
What we can do is this: we can hire someone to post everything on OfferUp. We just hire. You get a percentage of everything that you sell, all the loose items.
There
That's
are
one
people
thing.
that do that.
that do that,
and they're better at it.
yeah, we
Yeah.
just hire. Hey, this is all our
And
stuff.
they take a cut for
They
it.
take a cut. We'll give them a cut.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't meet them, but a friend of mine from Santa Rosa, he was selling his couch and he let his friend do it. And his friend flipped stuff on Marketplace, eBay, OfferUp all day.
They do all that.
He tried to sell me not tried to sell me, but he asked me if I wanted to buy a Apple Watch. But it was the last series. And he goes on these bidding websites. He got them for like $175, $200, and he flips them for like $350.
Oh, okay.
It's the last model, but
Yeah.
some people
Still profit.
still want it. You know what I mean? It's the second to newest one, but it's still a profit. But he
Yeah.
just does that all day.
Well, if you're doing enough
Yeah.
volume, you can sell everything for.
Well, that's all Gary V.
We can sell
Gary V. That's all he does.
We
Well,
can
that's
sell
what he tells people
everything
to
in
do.
the thing. Keep what we want, sell it, hold it.
Yeah.
Because those are the expensive stuff we would hold and sell it ourselves.
Yeah.
But those loose items,
There were a couple when I was looking through it. I'll look through it later, but and see if I. But when you mentioned cobwebs, there were a few of them that had cobwebs.
yeah. But
in
you
them and
want
stuff.
you want to get stuff that I would say we would only bid on items that we're interested in.
That makes more sense. Yeah.
That's what I would like.
Yeah.
Cards,
For example, the time he
memorabilia.
bought the unit with
Oh my
oxygen
God.
tanks, he's like, I might need those later.
Hey, what is it? Storage treasures? You guys better unsuspend my license.
Oh yeah.
His email's been suspended the entire time, so I had to sign that.
Golly, it's been like 3 years, man. And I paid
They have a
fine.
picture of you at the headquarters.
It's my wife's
Don't
fault.
don't take checks from this guy.
Swear. No, my credit card was on file. Because you have to put a hold on the unit.
Yeah.
So you don't pay. So the way it works is you bid back and forth. You win the bid. The guy gives, because there's seconds into it. The time goes up, you're the bid. Okay. That $100 deposit or $200, depending on what the amount is that you win. So you put the deposit, goes on your credit card. You go to the auction site, you give them cash plus the administration fee.
Yeah.
Whatever, 18% or
Yeah.
something. It depends if you have a membership, it's less.
Oh, okay.
So, and then you pay that, and then they give you 48 hours to, you go over there, they cut the lock, you put your own lock in. And then you open it up, go through it. You can take all the stuff out now or clean it or come back, but you put your padlock on if you're coming
Oh, okay.
back. That's basically how it is.
Yeah.
So if we do, we want.
Have you ever bought one other than
I
the one you
bought
didn't
one
get?
for $300.
Is that the one you didn't pick up that you're
No,
suspended for?
no. I bought two. So well, actually, I won one for $300, and it was all fucking linen.
So let's go back. B and I were just texting about this earlier today. So you said I won one for you said I paid $300, and then you said I won one for $300. What's the difference?
No. I won one for $300 and paid for that unit and got it.
So you bought a unit
I bought
for $300.
one unit for $300,
nice.
and it was fucking linen and fucking,
Anybody could win if they paid the most.
yeah. So
It was all linens.
it was like, but I got my money back. But it took me
you
like
lost.
a week. I lost money on that one because my time.
Yeah.
Because I had to go to like.
And you had no interest selling linen. You know what I mean? Like, what do you?
I didn't think. I thought it was an older unit, but it was just mostly like fabric and linens and stuff, shit like that. Had some boxes. I didn't know what was in the box. It was fucking yarn.
They're rare,
So
rare linens from the
So
Himalayas.
I sold it to a store. So I got my $300 back, but it didn't cover the fucking administration fee.
Yeah.
It didn't cover my gas.
Yeah.
the
It
time.
didn't cover my time. So I lost money. But the $2,400 one, that she keeps saying $3,000, man. It was $2,450.
Girl math. They round up and
I
down.
remember.
Was that with the without the admin fees?
That was without the admin fee.
Yeah. So maybe you guys are saying the same thing, saying the different, just a different way.
Yeah, but I didn't know the total. I just
okay.
won it, so I didn't know what it was going to be.
Yeah.
So she says $3,000 just to make me look bad. So I was just like, it was
In 10 years with
$2,450,
inflation, it's gonna be 6,000 the next time she tells the story.
But it was 10. Yeah, it was 10 by 20. And
Huge. 10 by 20.
What were you gonna take? What were you gonna haul it out?
Bro,
I
with?
have no fucking idea. I didn't really care. I was.
I
looking for
won.
it safe.
I won.
I was
Nobody
going back
beat
and
me.
forth with this piece of shit on there, and I was thinking it was the storage company that was doing it. I'm thinking, fuck, am I going against-
you kept bidding it.
I'm thinking, is this the storage unit that's bidding against me just
That's
so I can look?
crazy.
So then I didn't give. This motherfucker is not gonna outbid me. So I ended up winning it at $2,450, and then next thing you know, I call my wife. I was like, babe, good news and bad news. I won a storage unit. Congrats, babe. Yeah, bad news was $2,450. What's the other bad news? Oh, you're canceling it. What? And I'm like, in the Bay Area, I had to drive to get a U-Haul in the Bay. I didn't have any help.
He
guy
calls
would
me
not-
and tries to sell me on it.
Yeah, he goes, he wouldn't have helped me or wanted to go halves with me.
I'm like,
If
sight
I would have
unseen.
known Tao would have done it with me. Tao would have been
probably
like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I would have done it with you because he's
Tao's
a real
down to gamble.
He's a real man.
That's what we'll call it.
So I
Remember
didn't
those
have anyone-
remember those hungry man meals?
Yeah.
Those meals were shit. But you were a man if you ate it.
Because you had me to be able to eat it.
hungry man.
Yeah, so if I would have known Tao, I would have been like, try to convince her, babe,
He knew
trust
Tao.
me. Trust me when I
He's
use
known
those
Tao
words."
for over 10 years.
Yeah.
He didn't know he'd be interested.
I didn't know he'd be interested, but when I was
Have you seen
talking
his
to him-
garage? He's a hoarder.
I haven't seen his garage.
Yeah, he's a hoarder, so he'd be interested.
Yeah.
he's got-
So now
and he's got the
He
gamble
see
in
the
it.
problem was you guys would win together. He wouldn't sell anything.
Yeah.
He would just keep it.
I'll just take my half.
I'll buy it
Yeah.
from you at cost.
No, I'm okay with keeping stuff that could go up in value. Like I like doing that.
Yeah.
Oxygen tanks.
Yeah. So the oxygen tanks were like $150 a piece. I looked them up on eBay.
How many
Like,
were there?
6.
So you're
Hey.
chipping away at it.
I haven't even passed the front. It was all in the front. And I'm like, there's
Who knows if
oxygen-
they were filled or not?
I know.
I don't know if
Yeah.
that's more expensive if they're filled.
Yeah.
I could have
Maybe.
used it
Maybe.
20 years from now.
Maybe
Maybe
sooner.
less. 20 years.
I didn't even
You're giving
go to-
yourself
bro,
a
it was
lot of
packed
room.
with bins and boxes and I knew there was some
And there was a
shit in there.
safe. There's always
there's a safe.
Every unit is a
Maybe.
safe.
Could be
Maybe.
worth it.
But
2400
it
for a
looked
safe.
old. It looked old. I probably still have a picture of the unit.
Yeah, don't do it. It's just gonna break up bad feelings. You're gonna get in another fight with Ro.
So $500 I lost. And 1 year suspension, and I'm still suspended.
You're
after
still
the-
suspended. That's the worst part.
It was funny. Speaking of 4th of July, we were at the beach, and Rami's laying down, but he's on his phone. He's like, "I'm still suspended." Beautiful beach. It was cold. Beautiful waves. He's on the National Treasure. Whatever. That's his priority. Go play in the sand. I'm
It
trying to
was
win this
freezing.
unit. It was so cold.
It was
so
like
cold.
55, 60 degrees.
Was there a lot of people over there?
No,
No,
not at
probably.
What's the
3
city? What's the
people.
city looking like nowadays?
Depends where you go. Some places I feel like they've cleaned up. I don't know the area where what it's called, but you know where you get your passports, the emergency
Yeah.
passports, that big building. They cleaned that place up a lot. It was really run down. But we went there super early for an emergency passport, and you could tell like once they sprayed it, you could smell all the piss.
Oh.
It just like the ammonia is just
It
in the,
just brings
I was
it
like,
all
oh, this is. But they added a lot of like public porta potties. So I'm like, okay, that's better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The city's using the money for something.
Well, smart that you're not picking it up off the street.
I think they're tired of just washing and spraying,
Yeah.
you know, all that stuff all day, and it just gets disgusting after a while.
Yeah.
But at least the porta potty, it's like gives them the opportunity to be like sanitize it.
And
like,
a little bit more private.
well, that too.
I mean,
I think we were just coming off I don't know what street we're on in San Francisco, but we were driving. Grace is in the back. I was like, "Oh, look, a guy's peeing." And then I look in the rearview. I see Grace look. I'm like, "Stop looking."
you
And I
pointed
was
it
like,
out.
man, San Francisco's a trip. It's different from
Yeah.
when I grew up. You know what I mean? Twee and I, when we first met, we would go dates there all the time. Senior ditch days, we would all like Ocean Beach. I was telling Ryan, I was like, we used to come here all the time. They used to have these bonfire pits along the whole beach in, I don't know, California, where it was on fire, so they took them away. But it just feels different. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It felt, I mean, yeah, it was cold, but it just felt very like desolate
Yeah.
and like just calm.
Yeah.
You know, it used to be busy, but I don't know, maybe it was because of the holiday, but it definitely got busy when we were leaving the city because you see all the people coming in, trying to find parking. I saw people walking super far.
Oh, for the
From
fireworks?
like, yeah, and I'm like, we went to this shopping area. It was by Fillmore. I forget the name of the area, but it's like a 30-minute walk from where the fireworks are going to be.
Jeez.
And I was just like, but there was nowhere to park.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like San Francisco's wide,
Yeah.
you know? But I was like, man, it's not worth it. Plus, from what I heard, it was super foggy. They only saw like the Northern Lights show, not an actual fireworks show. It was just
Yeah.
clouds like lighting up
Did they do it they did it at the
on the bridge.
On the
They
bridge.
shut down
Oh,
the
that's
bridge
right.
for a
Golden
whole
Gate
hour,
Bridge, yeah.
which is crazy.
Didn't the Brooklyn Bridge or something, like one of the bridges catch on fire during the fireworks show this year back east? Maybe where they were doing.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, I think it. I mean, it didn't burn down, but it caught on fire. They were making a big
Was
deal
it a
out of it.
wood bridge?
No, it was a metal bridge. I don't know how it caught on fire.
Oh,
Maybe
probably.
some.
I mean, enough fireworks. So my whole algorithm timeline for you page is just fireworks gone wrong. Because every time I watch it, I just sit there for like 5 minutes watching
Yeah.
it. Now my algorithm's like, oh, you like these? I'm gonna send you way more.
Well, the Terry one's always the.
Oh, every
the
year.
guy in the wheelchair.
Back
Yeah.
up, Terry.
Did you see the one? I mean, it might be old too. It's an old guy. He puts the firework down, and he's like trying to get away with it, kind of like semi jogging, but too old to jog. And all of a sudden, as he gets there, the firework tips over, and it starts shooting the fence, and then kind of turns and shoots into the house.
Oh,
And the house
Yeah,
gets all smoky and
I've
stuff.
seen there's tons of those videos, man, and I saw some. They're like these ones that shoot up, but then they point back down and they shoot down and they just explode. And I'm like, we're like 1 or 2 years away from actual missiles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, it's kind of getting out of hand.
yeah. I saw a guy put in a firework in a cone.
Oh
And
yeah,
yeah. You see that? It just shot up.
It was like an M1000 or something like that.
How much? The cones are heavy.
Oh yeah.
How much power does that?
The M1000s. That's like
That's
a
probably
quarter.
what
That's like
it
a quarter
was.
stick of dynamite. I think.
It landed on a car. Probably his neighbors. I don't know who it was, but these guys are crazy.
When I was a kid, we used to take. You remember those Piccolo Pete's?
And squeeze them.
Just hammer them, squeeze them, tape them off on the bottom, and then you get like a 2-liter bottle, a Sunny Delight bottle. After we finished it, you put a little hole in the cap and you just stick the fuse through there, squeeze it back or screw it back onto the bottle so it's hanging in that 2-liter or 1-liter bottle. Light it.
Okay,
made a-
Unabomber, calm
I
down.
told you it was my favorite holiday. But no, you made a little bomb basically.
Oh my God.
But then they like banned Piccolo Pete's and they.
But if you squeeze them, they still pop at the
yeah,
end.
but
If you
not
have
like they used to.
squeeze, Not like
they used to.
So you squeeze the top, and as soon as it gets there, it makes a.
I think it's because that's
Boom.
where the gunpowder is. And you
so
just compact
you
it.
just squeeze it
and
with
then
a
it-
wrench, and
Yeah.
then you just light it up.
It's crazy to me that you could like just drive. We drove back to Denver, and we went through, Nevada and then Wyoming, Utah, and then Wyoming. Wyoming, like you think Nevada has a lot of firework places. You drive through Wyoming, and it's
Oh,
almost
yeah.
every exit.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, and they're huge warehouses, and
And it's probably legalized there.
oh
huh?
yeah. Well, there's nothing to burn down there.
Well, my buddy just moved to Texas, and he's posting on his Instagram story. He's in a store, the TNT store. I don't know if they're from Texas, but it's shopping carts aisles.
of illegal. Like it would be
Imagine,
illegal here.
imagine the booth we get,
Yeah.
a store,
Wow.
and it's just aerials. And he was like, "Oh, he just moved to like last month or a couple months ago." He's like, "Safe and sane only for me." But I was like, "That's got to be the coolest thing ever." But
Wow.
there's nothing. I mean, it's Texas. It's huge.
Texas, you can do anything you want almost.
Yeah.
I mean, it's liberalized a little bit, but still pretty. pretty wild
The
like
only
that.
place that I'm scared to do fireworks is Stockton. Stockton's
Stockton's different.
crazy. Like, we have a friend that lives there, and they live in a cul-de-sac, and I haven't been there when they lit them, but they send me videos, and I'm just like, all 5 families, they put like a bunch of cakes in the middle of the cul-de-sac and just shoot them all up at the same time. It's just, you don't even see each other. It's just a cloud of smoke.
Jeez,
And I'm like, oh man, somebody's house is gonna burn down.
Oh yeah.
It's scary.
No man, just got through the draft or the free agent period. A lot of changes happened in the NBA. I know that you guys.
Yeah,
are interested
everybody's
in that.
waiting for LeBron again.
who?
LeBron.
LeBum?
Did you
Yeah.
see that? I think Cleveland's leaving 2 spots open so they can sign Bronny when. Did you know?
He's already. Rich Paul's come out with a list of teams that they're not going to,
Yeah.
and then he's released the whiteboard.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a movie at this point. Like the suspense is killing everybody. But
Is it,
but they're gonna draw it for the NBA world at least. You know?
Bronny's
Yeah.
going to be going with LeBron, you think?
Well, the Lakers, I think they said from what I read,
gave
it was
him the
a political
guarantee.
move. Well, they can still. I mean,
Well, yeah,
they just have to pay him,
Yeah.
or they'll buy, or the other team will buy him out. But from what I read, it was a political move because they didn't want to re-sign LeBron. But
Yeah.
if they kept Bronny, then it was like they weren't just cutting all ties. Like you can't, Rich Paul and LeBron can't go behind their back and talk shit because Bronny's there. Like
They're going to release Bronny. I think they were going to release him or trade him
for sure.
if that wasn't a package deal type of thing.
Yeah, he doesn't fit into anything that anybody does, but
There's a high chance he goes to the Warriors. I think Miami was another option, right? Miami,
Yeah.
Cleveland is definitely an option. I
think
wouldn't mind Cleveland.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind Cleveland. Like, who's over there still in Cleveland? You have Mitchell.
Yeah, I think
Mhm.
so.
You have Mitchell. You
Um,
have the two centers too, and Harden.
Well, and it's his.
You have
That's
But
his
that would be
hometown, like-
his storytell finish.
Yeah,
You know what I
start,
mean? Like,
finish,
he
like-
gets to start in your hometown.
Yeah,
But I know he really wants to play with Curry, and I know Warriors are trying to squeeze one more out of Curry. They've paid him everything he's
Yeah.
ever asked for and some. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Rightfully so.
yeah.
He's changed the face of that whole organization
Yeah.
for forever. You know what
Well,
I
he
mean?
changed the whole NBA.
Well, yeah, he
game.
changed the NBA in the game of basketball. But crazy thing is that shoe deal he took. That was just 100% a money move. You know what I mean? Because he didn't like Nike. They wouldn't let him write whatever he wanted to write in the shoes. He got upset with Under Armour because they wouldn't go for Caitlin Clark. They wouldn't offer her any money. And he was just like, the development of like the stars, they just weren't doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They didn't. And Curry's shoe, it caught wind a little bit, like the Curry 1s and 2s. And it's just like, and then it was just like, nobody wants to wear those.
Yeah,
They had no brand awareness. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But they paid him.
yeah,
And then, they had Brady on Under Armour. They had Curry. And it's like, you didn't hear anything.
yeah,
Like, how do you, and I'm sure there's other players too.
Yeah.
They had some tennis players, but it's like, how do you have Brady and Curry?
New Balance has more.
Oh, they have
stars
Cooper
than-
Flag now, and I
Yeah.
actually like those shoes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have more
Um,
than Under Armour, and they had Curry.
They were just smarter. Under Armour just can't figure it out.
Well, I
You
think
know what
they're
I mean?
trying to do too. Like, are you an apparel company or are you a shoe company? Like,
Well-
a lot of companies that are shoe companies then develop the apparel.
Well, it's like the video we watched earlier, right? Reebok focused on manufacturing, Nike focused on people.
Yeah.
Who can we sell to? Not what shoe can we make, the people we want to sell to,
Yeah.
right? Because they started as a running company.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, this is lifestyle. This is branding. Like, people buy Nikes because it makes them feel good.
yeah,
You know what I mean? It doesn't necessarily matter if the shoe's good or not. Like, yes, it is quality, but at the end of the day, we're buying it because it's Nike.
yeah,
You know, they've built that brand for people,
yeah,
you know, versus like, oh, we have the best quality product. It's like, had nothing to do with the product. Now they have good products to match,
Yeah.
obviously. But yeah, they lost, obviously, one of the best players to ever live. But Leaning, who I don't know not much about, but I know like Dwayne Wade has a shoe there, a couple other big guys, but I think he's some huge billionaire in China. But they're obviously making a big push for the NBA. But China, like when it comes to basketball, is huge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The biggest person ever was Kobe.
Yeah.
Then maybe Yao Ming,
yeah.
which is crazy. But what was it, like 80 million or more 100 million, something like that for the shoe deal?
Oh,
Oh,
I think
Curry?
more than
Yeah,
that.
it was 100 million.
100
Was it
million.
100? Only
Yeah.
100? I thought it
Only.
was more than. Well, I mean, 100's a lot.
Yeah.
They have to buy those guys. You can't. I mean, that's the deal. If you're gonna go off brand, if you're gonna go off of Nike, or if you're gonna go off of something else, you're gonna have to pay more than Nike would have to pay.
Yeah.
Like that's the reality of it is that you can have your own shoe, but if you have your own shoe with a brand that nobody cares about, it's got to be different. Like it's got to be special.
But I was reading into it, and it's like to sign a deal with that brand, you do the China tours. You play like you go over there, you do your meet and greets. There's all the merchandise they're gonna sell. How many people are in China?
Oh, yeah.
A lot.
You know what I mean? Is it China and India? It's always back and forth.
Yeah,
It's the biggest population on the planet. So it's like imagine you just capture 20% of that just to buy a basketball.
Well, and that's
shirt,
where I think even like we were just talking about being, from the United States earlier. That's where we kind of think that everything's, the sun and the moon, revolve around the United States. When in reality, the global impact of sports, and that's why you start to see the NFL playing in London, the NFL playing in Mexico, the NBA going overseas,
Brazil.
The Dodgers open in Japan every year now. Like the globalization of
That's because half the team is Japanese.
That's true. I always laugh when
And it's because
It's the Japanese Dodgers.
Yeah.
Shohei,
It
that's
is
in his
Shohei.
contract.
It's the Japanese
We play-
Dodgers.
Yeah. I remember when we went to LA, remember that in the World Series, the year that they were in the World Series, and you were like, you're not a Dodger fan, obviously, but you're like, and you found out that Edmund is
He's Korean,
half Korean, and you were like, oh, this is a team maybe, and then the next year they pick up like two more guys. I think they got Shohei the very next year, didn't they?
Shohei, Roki, Yamamoto, whatever, Sasaki, whatever his name is. But yeah, they picked up a bunch of Japanese players.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
it's but I think I think sports in general are at a different place than they've ever been. Like you're fine. Like not too long ago, they did the $1 Million Arm where they went to India and they went across the whole country to find somebody who could throw 90 miles an hour to play.
Slumdog Millionaire?
It was like Slumdog Millionaire, but it was for baseball. So they were trying, and then they ended up signing two guys to contracts because they're like, these guys play cricket and they have other sports that they do where they throw. So they're like, we think we can develop people that have never played the game before because India wasn't, nothing going on in India. So I think it's, and you start to see how, like, you think about like the UFC, how it developed, and it came all from the Ultimate Fighter show. The UFC was in deep shit. And actually Dana White paid Spike TV to put the Ultimate Fighter show on, and it blew up.
Yeah, I remember all that.
But that's what the development of like all of this comes from. And I think, they start to think bigger. And I think going back to Curry, that's where we see it one way, but it's really the global impact of that China impact and Asia in general.
To us, it's like, what's bigger than Nike? You know what I mean? Like, it's hard for us to fathom something bigger than Nike. It's what we grew up with. I don't know what the biggest means money-wise, production-wise, but it's like the biggest brand.
Yeah.
One of them, at least.
You have to put a lot of credit to Jordan. Jordan is the one that kind of put Nike on the map.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Did you watch that movie, Air?
Yeah.
Great movie. Great movie.
It's such a good movie.
Solid movie, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, you got to put a lot of, credit to him for putting it out there. Because once he signed and was able to because that was part of his contract was,
Ownership.
Ownership, and I get to design my shoes or work with the designer to see what I like. And once that happened, it and then his game had to kind of match, because if he wasn't that good of a player, the Jordans would have not been what they are.
You wouldn't have made it to.
Those two pieces had to come together in order for.
It was the perfect relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't know the history behind Adidas and Converse and all that controversy. There's a family-run business, and they were having some inner family issues, and they didn't know who was going to be in charge. Like, that movie opened my eyes to a lot of that. Obviously, it was, I'm too young for all that, but it was cool to see, how much his mom advocated for him, protected him, really.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And made sure he was taken care of. Because Michael, anybody knows, I just want to play ball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, even $250,000 before you even played an NBA game.
Yeah.
So it's like that's the.
Think about it, they had Larry Bird. They had Converse, right? They had Larry Bird. They had Magic Johnson, and those guys were just getting these deals, these cash deals, basically. You know what I mean? $250,000, $300,000, and that was it.
Yeah.
You don't have any perpetuity. You don't have any ownership. And he came along and was like, "No, I'm worth it."
When you're iconic, you can dictate the terms.
We're talking about Larry Bird and Magic Johnson.
Yeah, but you're talking Michael Jordan. Like, it wasn't Michael Jordan at the time. I get
100%.
it.
This is a kid coming
But they
out
also
of
didn't
college.
chop up. They kept all of his money for him and didn't chop it up amongst multiple contracts.
Well, I love when they did that that board of the draft. And they're like, who are we going after? And like John Stockton's on there.
Yeah.
Like this small guy. Like you see some iconic names. Who else was in that draft?
Jordan's
You mean
draft.
Jordan draft? Olajuwon.
Yeah. But when they were talking about who should we sponsor,
Oh, it was
like, oh, this person's already out. This person's already out. And it's like, what about this kid, Michael Jordan? You know, and they're like, no, hell no. Like spend all of our money on Michael Jordan? Like, no way. They wanted him to go 50,000, get like 3 players and promote the running shoes. You know what I mean?
Hakeem, Bowie,
Yeah.
Sam Perkins, Charles Barkley.
Yeah.
wasn't
They really wanted Barkley. They
Was it?
really
Oh,
wanted
no,
Well,
Barkley.
Barkley was he was in, Alabama,
Yeah.
or was it Alabama or Arkansas?
Arkansas?
Arkansas,
Was it A?
Auburn.
Auburn.
Was it Auburn?
Auburn.
Yeah.
Auburn.
He was already a rebounding machine then.
Yeah. But no, it was a cool movie. But yeah, you're absolutely right, dude. Like Nike would definitely not. It still might be a running company. You know what I mean? Like that's what they were good
without
at.
Mike, yeah.
That's another really good movie. That Prefontaine movie about how the Nike was developed. The Nike was
What movie is that?
Prefontaine.
I haven't seen
He's
it.
he's the first one that broke
Came
the
out in the
4 minute
70s?
mile.
In the 70s?
It came out in the 2000s, but it was from the 70s.
It's how Nike was formed?
How Nike kind of came about. So he was the I think one of the first like some broke the 4 minute mile or something, and then Nike developed a shoe for him. That's how the Nike swoosh came about. The girl was
The competition they had.
and she was a
drawing
graphic designer. They paid her like $40 for the swoosh.
But they gave her stock later.
They did.
Whether she kept it or not, that's on her.
they made it right by her, but it was like crazy.
It was an
But-
art competition, and
that's how they came
Nike's
up
what
with the
the
swoosh.
goddess name.
Yeah, it's something.
Like,
It's a
yeah.
Greek goddess, I think.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just the swoosh.
Yeah.
Now it's one of the most iconic symbols ever.
It is. That's a great. I mean, it's a story, but there's also like negativity that goes behind it because how the shoes are made and how
Shout out to
We're
my
over-
cousin.
overpaying for all that.
I just
stuff,
bought a new pop-up tent because I saw another parent have it. I was like, oh, that's pretty nice. Like one push, did it by herself. I have an old school one, like click, 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 and I'm like, it takes like 4 grown men to do it, and it's like rusty. But I bought a new one, and I'm looking at the side of the box. I'm like, oh, it's made in Cambodia.
Oh, was it?
It was made in Cambodia. I was like, oh, I don't know if I feel good or bad about
You
that.
could be.
You know what I
You'd
mean?
probably be a manager by now in the
Over there?
factory.
I would own one for sure.
No, no ownership. No, you
We'll
would
give you stock.
You'd be middle management.
Middle management. No, but
You'd be
Speaking
in
of
sort
Cambodia,
sanitation.
But speaking of Cambodia, this video on Instagram, it's a Japanese guy, or he's a teacher, but he plays baseball. He but he works at a school, but he also teaches the kids how to play baseball. But it's like the only field in Cambodia, which is crazy, right? It's a third world country, obviously. But they're still healing, they're still growing, they're still rebuilding. But that's like a bucket list item for me. Not only to go to Cambodia, but to go find this teacher, to go play baseball with these kids. I think it'd be the coolest thing for Ethan to go experience it. It's a dirt field. It's as bad as you can get. There's weeds. I don't even know if they have bases, you know what I mean? But he's teaching these kids a new sport. And it's like from the videos, like they're getting good at it, right?
Yeah.
Anybody who practices, you're gonna get good. But it was just kind of cool to see that, for such a, poor country. You know what I mean? So hopefully one day.
And that's a sport. I mean, really, truthfully, it's probably one of the only sports that they could actually become good at because it doesn't cost a lot. I mean, it costs a lot in the United States, but
Yeah.
a stick and a ball, and like in the Dominican, they use a milk carton, like
Use
a
bottle caps.
like a half-gallon
Yeah.
milk carton, and they make a glove out of a milk carton.
Yeah. That's why soccer's
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
the most popular sport in the world because it's easy
Yeah.
to play. You
Yeah.
just need a ball in a field or a street, right?
Yeah.
So, but I would say baseball, basketball's probably in the same boat. You need a field, you need a bat, you need
Yeah.
a glove. Golf is probably the hardest.
Yeah,
Takes
To
a lot
learn.
more organization.
Yeah,
especially
golf
with
is
the team
you
sport.
need money for golf
Yeah.
most of the time. But,
yeah.
but yeah, I would say if you can get baseball in those third world countries,
Soccer's probably the most accessible sport.
easily.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, yeah,
Remember the
yeah.
movie
Any ball.
City of God?
I never saw it.
City of God?
No,
Rio de
that's it.
Janeiro, Brazil? Like the slums.
I've heard of it.
The
What I know
slums.
City of God is,
But a lot of it, the kids are just playing soccer. Like, in
Oh,
the
really?
street. But it's like, you have a ball, go.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that's it.
You don't necessarily need
It
it.
doesn't even
Brazil.
need to be a soccer ball.
Yeah.
So you watch? I wouldn't like. I'm sure we've all watched the game, like the World Cup. Brazil is so different than every other country.
Oh, man. I
when
wanted
it comes to
I wanted
soccer?
to cry
Oh,
with
yeah.
them. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
just like, it hurt them when they
Yeah.
lost. Like they're they're playing for their identity,
Everything.
their culture, for everything,
Their
their country.
livelihood.
You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
it's like what they know.
But
you know what I mean?
their game is poetry. Like you watch a lot. Like some of the teams are built on speed, some are built on strength, some people are just tactical. But Brazil is like it's like a dance. Like it's like they're doing the salsa all the time. Like they all know where each other are going to be, and the passes are all crisp and clean. But it's like there's a rhythm to how they play, and we were just talking about that earlier about how like the style soccer's very style based. Like if you're a super defensive team against a super offensive team, it's going to slow down the game, and
Yeah.
it's not a wide open game. It's frustrating for us Americans to watch because like we were talking about earlier, you get behind and there's a lot you just lay it all on the line. And soccer, it feels like there's no like sense of urgency. Like you feel like you can just pass, and you don't take a lot of chances.
I get that there's strategy and like you want to protect the ball, but like earlier USA was losing to Belgium 1-3, and they're moving the ball like they were the ones up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, that's the part I can't get over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like, do you remember when Tracy McGrady scored 13 points in like how many seconds?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like
Yes.
it was like that is like, obviously basketball's a very fast, even faster sport now, but it's like even in football, if you're down and there's a chance, Hail Mary.
Yeah.
I was watching the USA game. There is no Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Like they weren't even like fire it in there.
Yeah.
Like take some stupid shots. Like at this, what do you have to lose?
Yeah.
But now they're still being like smart with the ball, and I'm like, I can't watch this.
Yeah.
No, so the when it comes to sports, I think people are more engaged. Like I would be more engaged and watch soccer more if I played it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot has to do with that. I'd watch baseball if I played maybe high school ball or college ball.
Right.
So that plays a lot into I watch World Cup every 4 years.
Yeah.
So like for us to say, why don't you go do that on a soccer field? We have no idea what the fuck we're talking
Oh
about.
no.
Like
We're so casual.
We see
Yeah.
it from the screen. Like just kick the ball in the goal.
It's like watching
Like-
UFC. It's like, come on.
Yeah, man. How you get knocked
I
out?
punch him in the face.
Yeah,
Tapped out already.
So
Come
it,
on.
it has a lot to do with that. Like, because I'm so into basketball because I've played it.
Yeah.
Like, I see what they're doing and I can kind of relate.
Yeah.
Just like any other one that played football or baseball. Like, you can sit there and watch a game and be happy
Yeah.
because you've been there. So a lot of times it's if you've grown up around it, played in the streets, had some really tough games, in your childhood, you have that that feeling inside, then you're gonna watch it more.
Yeah.
So that's why when soccer comes, I like I don't know what the fuck. They're
So
gonna
growing
do.
up, you never played soccer at
No,
all?
I've
Oh,
never
really?
played
Did you never
soccer.
played at all either?
At
No.
recess.
Just really?
Even baseball.
Oh, really?
I never even played baseball
Well, I mean,
or football.
yeah, football. Not even like at recess? You guys didn't play
No,
football?
I played basketball. Only.
Always?
Yeah, only time I ever played football was like at the park with the family kids. Or
Yeah.
flag football.
Yeah.
We put the belts and we just
Yeah.
play, but never competitive.
Oh, really?
No, even as a kid, my parents they gave us rocks to play with. And
You guys have rock throwing contests?
yeah, we have rocks
the-
throwing it.
what is it,
Throwing them at
the-
tanks.
The rim with the stick. You just keep rolling it.
Gave us a chicken. Told us it was a dog. Like, hey, we were just like,
And you didn't know any different?
My dog
Bark!
barked like that.
so yeah. I mean,
And then Bassam ate the chicken.
yeah, but it was gone the next day. The feathers in his bed. We're like, what the hell's going on, man? So yeah, that's when it comes to sports. Like, I'd probably sit and watch a channel that has overseas soccer or go to the soccer games here when they have it. But no, we don't. We're just watching because we want to support. It's fun. I think it's the ultimate team sport. And they're very strategic when it comes to playing. But, we want USA to win. Unfortunate today they lost 4-1.
Mexico had a great run.
Mexico. There's
Oh,
been a really,
they had a
really
really
good
good
games.
run.
I watched Mexico's game yesterday.
Mexico game was really good. They went down 2-0 and came back,
Yeah.
battled their ass off.
It was exciting.
Yeah,
I thought they were gonna at least tie it
I did too.
I was hoping,
with 10
man.
guys.
Yeah.
on there. But who knows? What do I know about
Yeah.
fucking 10
That's what I'm-
defenders? Is
yeah.
still fucking good.
Yeah.
Like they blocked so many goals.
Yeah,
And their defense was on point. Mexico could not get in there.
yeah,
And they were just focused on, they weren't even playing defense. They just kept
Well, and
kicking
that's
it
where-
back, wasting
yeah.
time.
I didn't even know that you were suspended a game, or at least a game if you get a red card.
yeah.
Like, that's how little I know about soccer.
So that guy can't play next game.
No,
yeah.
They play with 10 next game?
yeah. No. You can replace him. You just
Well, you
can't.
can
He
sub
can't
somebody
play.
else in, but he
Oh.
can't play.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
But,
Yeah.
like, that Balogun or whatever his name is
Yeah.
on USA. He got the red card the last game, and then I don't know, some phone calls were made, and all of a sudden
Oh, it got rescinded.
they rescinded it.
Yeah.
Maybe some donations. Who knows? You know what I mean? There's a slush fund somewhere.
Well, I read that that FIFA is going to get $15 billion from this World Cup.
Oh, wow.
So
Yeah, I heard this one was one of the more lucrative ones.
Yeah.
Think about all the
Was it because
advertising.
it was in the States?
Yeah.
It has to be. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like
And the revenue generated
Yeah.
to the United States has got to be something stupid.
Yeah.
Like
Oh.
you have all these countries. I watched these guys from Norway. They've been here since game one, and they're staying until Norway gets eliminated, and they're just traveling all over. They don't. He has 5 weeks of like vacation every year, so he's using his vacation.
Who is this?
Some guy that is from Norway.
Oh, no way. Okay.
So he's a fan of in Norway. He was in Dallas at the game in Dallas, and they're just
Where were the
soaking it all
hosts?
in.
Santa Clara, Seattle, SoFi in LA. There was Florida, right?
Miami,
Chicago was one.
I believe New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, and then I know Mexico City, Guadalajara. There was one in Dallas,
Yeah, Dallas.
and there was another one or two.
Wow.
That's so cool though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I
remember when
think
we
it's
won the
good
bid. I remember years ago when we won the bid. I'm like,
Yeah.
I didn't know how big
Yeah.
it was then. I'm like, oh, that's cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought it was like All-Star Weekend.
And that's the cool thing about it, that they do it every 4 years. I think that's what makes it special. You know, it's like
I don't know how it works, but I hope it's back sooner than later. You know what I mean?
it's back
You
in
think
4 years.
4 years is too long.
I don't know. The Olympics used to be every 4 years, and you start to think like it's the cycle. You know, I think a lot, it was maybe 2 years is too short. I don't know. I don't know what
Is it? I mean, if you're 20, you can play 4 of them only.
Well, shit. Ronaldo played. He's 41. He just played his last one this year, so he's been
That's why
playing since he
Michael
was.
Phelps.
Oh,
Was,
so
that's why
that's-
Michael Phelps was so impressive.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
So 24, 26, 28, 32, 36,
Well, it's
40.
every 4 years.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? 20. If you start at 20,
Yeah. Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
if you play till you're 40, you have 5 in you. I mean, you have
5.
5. You know, 5 potential. I mean, but you
well,
got
it's
to
like,
qualify.
I think LeBron's done. Curry's done. Like,
well,
Olympic-
you would imagine, right?
yeah.
I mean,
So it's like, it's tough for certain sports, right? Different,
Yeah.
different sports, so you can last
Yeah.
a little bit longer. But I think the Olympics this year, we're bringing back baseball because it's America.
Yeah.
They brought back baseball.
I never understood that in the first place. Like, there's a lot more. Well, there was I played in the 90s, the early 90s, and then I played in Sweden. So when I played in Sweden, they'd only had baseball for like 4 or 5 years. So they told me a story that the very first year they shipped a bunch of gear over there. So what happened is the United States decided, or Major League Baseball had started hiring ambassadors to go build the game. So they went to all these different countries. So Sweden ends up developing a league. Well, the team that I played on had only been around for 4 years. Their first year, the equipment gets shipped over, and they thought that the pitcher was supposed to wear the catcher's gear because he was the closest one to the hitter.
Oh my
To
god.
protect it, I'm like, who was catching the ball? Like, what?
It's crazy because, like, you think of the Olympics, right? It's always funny every year because you'll get some smaller country, and it's like, this guy is a world champion, or here, gold, silver, bronze, but he has to go back and work for like UPS.
Yeah.
He's the local mailman, the milkman. You know what I mean? But it's like only in America and obviously some other countries. But it's like we
Well,
send
that was the NBA in the 50s,
we send
60s,
our
and
elite
70s.
professional players. These guys are suddenly college students,
Yeah.
whoever qualifies. Like, dude, sadly, Cambodia finally like qualified for the Olympics, and it's like we were in track and field.
Yeah.
Like the easiest, least expensive, just run. You know what I mean? Like,
Was
no-
it even running?
I mean, it was sad because like the girl didn't qualify. She got injured and it started pouring rain, and like it was iconic photo at the time because she had the willpower to finish the race,
Yeah.
even though she was injured and was running. But yeah, no, they're few and far between.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be centuries to catch
Never
up.
know.
They just don't
Jamaica
have
had
the
a bobsled team, so who knows?
That was a
could-
good movie.
But they can, got to be able to push that thing fast.
What
so.
movie was that? Cool Runnings.
Cool Runnings.
Yeah.
You dead man. The little lucky egg.
Yeah.
Great movie. But yeah, I mean, I hope it's the most I've ever watched the World Cup. You know what I mean? I hope it comes. I don't know how the bidding works. I don't know if you have to wait so many years before you can.
I
have it
think it's
again.
bidded out for like the next 3. I think
What do you
they're
guys
12
think is
years
gonna
out.
win?
The whole thing?
Yeah.
France.
France is good.
Mbappe is so good.
Yeah,
But the best players
I
are
want
what about Argentina?
Argentina.
yeah, Messi.
Messi's
The
That's
best
who I
play-
want.
he's having a run, dude.
Well, all
Like,
3 of them in for the Golden Boots, the person who scores the most goals and assists throughout the tournament, and it's Messi, Mbappe, and Holland are all.
Holland's
right
a
there.
stud too.
Yeah.
Ethan likes Belgium.
Belgium's cool. I mean, they're not. They don't have that
Yeah.
superstar, but they play. Well,
As
we
a
just
team.
But they play
very
well.
well
They play
together.
very well.
Yeah, they're that tactical group, but they're going to just do things clean. They're
I
not
think
going to
we
make a lot
have
of mistakes.
Argentina and Egypt, and maybe I think whoever Morocco's playing. But those are the last 2 games for the round 16.
Yeah.
And then we move on to the
Oh,
next one.
Morocco, yeah, Morocco's with Salah. I don't know. Egypt's got a couple of pretty good players. Oh, Yamin.
But it's Egypt versus Argentina. It's going to
Yeah.
be nuts. Either I hope it's a close game. I hope it's an upset, to be
Yeah.
honest. I mean, to see Egypt go, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, you saw a lot of things, and I think the games changed. They even said that because like Cape Verde, I don't know. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Cape Verde went into the round of 32 or whatever, and they're like a tiny island off the coast of Africa or
Yeah,
West
small
Africa.
population and got
Yeah.
eliminated. But the same thing for Egypt. Like, when they made it to the next round, it was as if they won already.
Yeah.
Because it's the furthest they've ever
Yeah.
been. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
They got to be proud of themselves.
Oh, 100%.
But they're going down the lineage and they're finding people that like Cape Verde found guys that were nobody's even lived, but their great grandma was from Cape Verde or whatever, and from the United States or wherever, right? And that's what France did. They're really some people are pissed about France because there's a bunch of people that aren't from France that are on the French team,
Really?
Yeah.
and so because they track the lineage, and that's all you have to do. Like my daughter was gonna play or talk about maybe playing going trial for the Olympic team, and so you have to track through Mexico. So she was thinking about playing at
I
Mexico.
mean, if
so-
all of us track
Oh,
far
that would
enough,
be tight.
yeah,
if all of us track far enough, we're all related to Genghis Khan. So
But where can we play?
you
at?
for sure are.
What, you?
everybody, do your research.
Is that my
Everybody,
dad?
everybody. Look when he smiles, how chunky he is. Look at it,
So what team can I play
like-
for?
brother. You can play for China.
You're closer to China than we are.
Yeah.
Is it the same continent? Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of.
More or less. Close enough.
When people are like, "Oh, you're Asian because you're on the continent," I'm like, "No, not really." You know what I mean? Like, it's different.
Well, we're an hour in. We can put a cap on this baby
Cool. Episode 4.
in the books.
Rap.
It's a wrap.